Hey guys, I'm back with another review. Today we're going to be looking at the Cm.091 PJ M4 made by a company called cyma. Very kindly lent to me by my brother Lee, so big shout out to him for letting me borrow this riff for the purpose of the review. Let's have a look. There we go. What I like about this gun the most is that it is a full metal constructed gun. Only polymer parts on here are the pistol grip and the retractable stock. Everything else is all metal. Weighs roughly about 2.7 kilograms, so it does feel good in the shoulder. I have took this gun out in a few skirmishes and I was impressed with it because I did think to myself, oh, it's going to be really heavy, but it isn't. It is increasingly light considering it is a full metal constructed gun. Let's have a look at some of the features. What I tend to do normally is I tend to start from the back and work my way to the front. So yeah, we'll start at the back. 6 position retractable stock can be adjusted. There's a little catch at the bottom here, so you just pull the catch down like so and move the stock to wherever you feel comfortable. To return to its normal position, again you just pull the clip down and push the stock back to where it usually was. Also, it's where the battery is housed. Just at the bottom here are 2 little catches. So all you need to do is push them 2 catches in and it will remove the rubber butt pad. Next, a little piece of plastic. So if you take that out, like so, it will reveal the mini Tamiya inside. There's quite, let's turn it around, there's quite a lot, or quite enough space down either side here to install a battery. Whether it's a LiPo or a Nymph nunchuck battery. I recommend a 7.4 LiPo. I wouldn't go any higher, as there's a possibility that you could overspin the motor. To put it all back together, you just push the little piece of plastic in where it came from. Take your butt pad, make sure the clips are the right way, so you really want it that way around. Slot the top in first and then push the bottom 2 clips in. Make sure it's nice and tight. Next, on the buffer tube, just here, you have 2 sling ports. So if I turn it around, show you, there is 2 sling ports just here and here. These are the only sling ports on the gun itself. There isn't one at the front. Really good. For left and right-handed people, with there being one either side. Next we have the charge handle, which like any other M4, it's always in the same place. It doesn't really do much other than allows you to access the hop chamber, which is located just behind this little window here. So to do that, you just literally pull it back, let go, and it will open that little window and the hop chamber is inside. To adjust the hop, all you would need to do is there is a little sort of like darkened wheel here, a rotary design. So you just either move it, there should be an arrow, I think there's an arrow on it, yeah there is. But you just move it either backwards or forwards, whichever if you want to add or remove hop to the gun. Next feature we have is the trigger, located just here. It is a metal trigger, so it's quite snappy, really good. You get a good trigger response from this gun. Next, magazine release catch. It's like a paddle sort of mount, sort of one. Also, on the other side, you do have another magazine release catch, making that ambidextrous. So again, for your left-handed or right-handed users, it's perfect. Just above the magazine release catch on this side, let's turn it around. Just here is a what's called a mock bolt release. So if I pull the charge back again, if you push the bolt release, you'll see. If you just watch sort of this piece here inside, if I press it, you'll see it just moves forward ever so slightly. There you go. See that? Would be more effective on a recoil rifle. Doesn't really do much in terms of, you don't really even have to press that if you don't want to. It's just in the description of the gun, when you buy it online, it will say that it has a working bolt release. So turn it around, we have the fire selector, which is located just here. This also is quite snappy, so you have safe, semi and full auto. Nice snappy button there, really good quality. Moving swiftly on, we have the 10.5 inch aluminium railguard. Absolutely brilliant. Top goes all the way along, right up to the end of the bolt where the charge release handle is. Great for your optics, whether it's a red dot, marksman scope, whatever you want to put. It is amazing. Sides, torches, lasers, etc. Bottom, grips, vertical grip, foregrip. I even had an M203 Muscat grenade launcher on this once before. That did look pretty cool. Onto the front, last but not least, we have the 14mm counterclockwise dummy muzzle brake. So that can be released. There's a little grub screw on the end. So if you just undo the grub screw, you can take that off. You can put a tracer unit on it, a suppressor on it, or you can change the muzzle brake to another flash hider if you really wanted to. Build quality of this gun is absolutely brilliant and quite strong and really good. No, not much rattle. The only rattle you're really getting is from the little bit from the stock itself. Other than that, it's really good. You do, with the gun itself, you do get, when you purchase it, you get a 380 round capacity magazine. So like any M4 magazine, it's filled from the top. So you just open the little trapdoor sort of there and fill from the top, and it's wheel wound to load the magazine. Internals, for a budget gun, I say budget because it is quite cheap to buy this one. And I recommend this for anybody that's starting out that does want a decent starter riff. Internals, version 2 gearbox inside with steel gears. The gun contains a reinforced M125 spring guide with 8mm bearings. Silent piston and a cylinder headset made from aluminium with a vacuum piston head containing metal teeth. Increased high torque motor. It's a long type motor which is housed inside the pistol grip here. So if you wanted to change that, you could take out the screw here, remove that plate, and you could install another motor. Internal barrel is a length of 300mm. It has a 6.08 inner barrel. So yeah, that's quite a standard for a standard riff. With a, as I said before, with a 14mm counterclockwise end. You'd roughly get about 335 FPS on a 0.2 gram BB. However, if you wanted to increase the performance, you can upgrade this. I'm not really good with upgrades myself, so I wouldn't know really what to recommend in this. But yeah, just let you know it can be upgraded. I wouldn't change anything on the outside externally. The metal, like I said, the build quality is brilliant for a starter gun. Yeah, that's roughly about it. I do like I said, what I like about it the most is I do like it. It feels great to hold, comfortable in the shoulder. Really like making it really mobile. So when you're running around in the field, you're not going to struggle holding this. Rail system is another selling point for me. It is it's really strong, brilliant for customization. Good internals for a budget gun. What more can I say? It is really fantastic gun. Big shout out again to Lee for letting me borrow this for the purpose of the review. Cheers, mate, for letting me do that again. And thanks for watching, guys. If you like the video, leave a thumbs up. Any comments, leave a comment in the comments box, and I'll do my best to get back to you and answer those the best way I can. And thanks for watching, guys. One thing before I go, I just want to say I will be doing a few shooting tests on most of the guns that I've done. I've had quite a lot of interest from people asking me, can you do shooting tests? And yes, that is something that I will be doing in the future. But yeah, so thanks for watching, guys, and I'll make sure you subscribe and hit that like button, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.